Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you missed any of my previous Battlefield 2042 uploads, be sure to check the description below. In today's video, everybody, we are going to be discussing the best way to level up in Battlefield 2042. So if you're finding yourself playing matches and you don't really seem like you're gaining enough XP to reach your next level in a reasonable amount of time, well, today's video is here to help you with that. Long story short, I personally believe that the quickest way to level up in Battlefield 2042 is to play Hazard Zone. Now, there's 3 game modes in Battlefield 2042. You have All Out Warfare, you have Hazard Zone, and you have Portal. Now, Hazard Zone is completely different than All Out Warfare. In All Out Warfare, you have a choice between 2 game modes. You can play Conquest and you can play Breakthrough, which mimics Rush from the previous Battlefield games. Now, Hazard Zone is a completely different experience. So, in Hazard Zone, specialists are going to be extremely important, and you can consider Hazard Zone more of a hardcore mode because you technically only have 1 life. But what's so great about this game mode is the XP gain is actually very nice. So once you drop into this mode, your main goal is to extract as many data drives as you can. Once the match begins, you choose your character, you use your credits to basically choose your loadout. You create your own loadout that you're going to use for the remainder of the match. And on the map with your team, your goal is to extract as many data drives as you can, like I just mentioned. You find those data drives with the data drive scanner, so obviously I recommend somebody use that gadget on your team. And if you are successful with extracting these data drives, you get a pretty decent amount of XP. Now, throughout this match, you're going to be fighting a lot of NPCs, and you're also going to be fighting a lot of players as well. I think one of the main reasons you have such a good opportunity to gain a lot of XP playing this game mode is because of the NPCs alone. If you're pretty aggressive and you want to kill pretty much everything in sight, you can kill tons of NPCs. If you're a pretty decent player, the squads you run into, the enemy players you run into, you can wipe them out. You take their data drives, and essentially you have 2 opportunities to extract these drives during the match. There's one extraction in the middle of the match, and there's the second, very last extraction at the end of the match. Now, usually if you wait until the last final extraction, it's a little bit harder to win and extract your data drives, considering the remaining teams, the remaining players are all going to be rushing to that extraction. But if you manage to extract those data drives, assuming you yourself have a max 3 data drives, you get a pretty decent amount of XP playing this game mode. And another good thing about Hazard Zone overall, it does not take long. I mean, I think these matches are about 10 to 15 minutes. You don't even have to extract any drives. As long as you extract at extraction 1, you get a pretty decent amount of XP playing this game mode. You get a lot more if you win, and you get even more on top of that if you win with everybody on your squad having a data drive with a max of 12. Yes, you can get a little bit more if you unlock the perks, but I've only been playing this game in the evenings. I mean, early access has been out for about 5 days, and I'm already almost level 40. Again, only playing in the evening, only playing Hazard Zone. I personally think this is the best game mode. So, quick tip, if you want to be effective playing this game mode, I'm going to give you some tips here, okay? So the PP29 SMG, which you unlock around level 19, is the best gun in the game. If you guys don't believe me, I have a whole entire video dedicated to this SMG, gameplay proof showing you that it's absolutely broken. It is the meta weapon right now in Battlefield 2042. So if you have this SMG, please use it. I highly recommend it. Tip number 2, come up with a pretty good overall team synergy with your squad. You know, make sure you guys have the right specialists. It's always good to have a healer. Boris is also very good because he has that turret that you could place during the extractions to kind of help you out, give you that cover fire so you can get into the plane. Tip number 3, this one's actually very important and can actually help you out a lot. So during the match, there's going to be uplinks randomly on the map. So these uplinks can range anywhere from squad redeploys to get your whole entire team back. You get Rangers, which is that little robot that's extremely powerful. it's very difficult for enemy players to take it down. So if you have that ranger robot, use it, okay? Use it at the extractions. It's going to give you a lot of cover fire, and it's going to keep you alive, I promise. And then there's also vehicle uplinks, so you can spawn in a vehicle to get you across the map. You know, sometimes that last extraction is on the whole other side of the map, and there's no way you're going to be able to run there in time. So it's good to find a vehicle, or if your team has a vehicle uplink, please use it. Keep in mind, any uplinks that you guys find, anybody on your squad can use it. So if you find a ranger, or if you get a squad redeploy or a vehicle uplink, anybody on your team can use it at any point in time in the match. And the last and final tip, I highly advise using smoke grenades. Okay, have at least maybe 2 people on your squad to run smoke grenades, because they are extremely effective, especially at the end when you're trying to extract. You throw that smoke grenade, and enemy players, NPCs, they lose line of sight, which is going to make it a little bit easier for you to get in that plane and extract with your data drives, so you can get all that amazing XP that we all love and cherish. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, Hazard Zone is probably the best way to level up right now in Battlefield 2042. My goal with today's video was to just shine some light on this game mode, and also give you guys some quick tips and tricks so you can be successful when you play this game mode. Because like I said, if you manage to get data drives and you manage to extract, especially at the last second extraction, you get a pretty decent amount of XP, and you're gonna level up fast. Thank you all so much for being here. If you found this video helpful in any way, shape, or form, leave a like. It would be very much appreciated. Also, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Battlefield 2042 videos just like this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.